Need computer training for a group or office? Contact us today to get a free demo of our training at www.teachucomp.com/enterprise-licensing.
Before you begin changing the layout of objects within the Layout Designer window, you should ensure that the margins and the grid shown on screen are set as needed. The margins and grid aid you in placing the objects into the correct positions within the form so that they will appear correctly when printed. To change the margin settings for the form, you can click the Margins button at the bottom of the window to open the Margins dialog box. Here you can input the desired margin width in inches into the top, bottom, left, and right fields that are shown. After setting the margins for the printed form, click the OK button to apply them to the view shown within the Layout Designer window. You can also change the settings of the grid that is shown within the Layout Designer window by clicking the Grid button at the bottom of the window to open the Grid and Snap Settings dialog box. In this dialog box, you can hide the display of the grid within the Layout Designer window by removing the check mark from the Show Grid checkbox. If you do not want to have the objects within the Layout Designer window align themselves to the grid while you are moving them, then you can remove the check mark from the Snap to Grid checkbox. This allows for more precise placement of objects on screen, but makes aligning those same objects more difficult. Finally, you can change the amount of spacing between the lines within the grid by making a selection from the Grid Spacing drop-down menu. When you have finished changing any grid settings that you want, click the OK button to apply them to the Layout Designer view.
Like what you see? Get a free demo of our training for groups of 5 or more at www.teachucomp.com/enterprise-licensing.